So people, Mike here, and this is Uncharted 4, Crushing Difficulty walkthrough. This is Chapter 6, Once a Thief, dot dot dot.
Italy, huh?
So,
Yeah, me either. Just wish the
we've
circumstances were
finally
less tense.
changed locations and
Sights are a bit more enjoyable that way.
we're
So
doing a
this
bunch
isn't your
more
first night here?
sneaking, and
That's more like third.
the game
Had a
kind
couple
of
of
lets you
odd
get
jobs.
more familiar with
So-
using the grapple
yeah.
hook and everything else.
Okay.
For this first one,
There's that exposed beam
you always
underneath.
miss
I
the
think
first
it'll
throw,
rope
just so
Till
that
I
like
think I can rope it. Watch this.
Nathan and Sam can have the little banter between each other.
I miss-
It's literally the only time you'll miss a throw with that,
It's all in
unless
the
you're
list.
like falling and
See?
can't throw it again.
There's something.
But the biggest thing with the grapple hook when you're swinging, as they kind of say, is that if you see Nate's hand kind of stretching out as you're swinging, you can immediately hit X to jump, and he'll 9 times out of 10 actually grab the ledge or wherever it is that you're swinging to. There's that occasional time where he won't grab it. They're very rare, but I've had times where not even just using the grab hook, just like jumping to a ledge where it looks like he should grab it, but he doesn't grab it. It's kind of weird. Like I said, it's like 9 times out of 10 and you have no issue, but there's always that one random time where it decides to fuck up for you. So
Okay.
and so so far since I've been recording, I have recorded up to chapter 13. Not really had too much issue. I mean, I'll go into the bullshit of chapter 8 when I actually get to it. But the one part I'm kind of not looking forward to is the first stealth area in chapter 13. Just because if you don't go stealth, there's like a shitload of guys there. You can kind of separate the enemies where you can like fight them but not have to fight all of them. But if I can try and like not have to actually go into gun combat with them, the better. So I've been kind of like holding off on recording until I can actually dedicate the time and patience to risk having to go like 2 hours on that level if necessary, just to try and get the best run out of that stealth area, because the rest of that level is really easy to stealth. There really isn't too much issue. There is a trophy for not killing any enemies between chapter 13 and basically the beginning of chapter 15, and it's completely doable on like easy, since you can just like run by everyone and not have to worry about them. Chapter 14, you kind of have to be cautious in your stealthing, because Sam can occasionally just like kill a guy if you're not careful, and that'll fuck you out of that trophy, which I believe is what happened on my hard run. I think Sam strangled some guy at some point when we were trying to get through the level, and so I'm not expecting to get that trophy on crushing, but if I can somehow pull it off, that would be pretty amazing too, since chapter 14 is really easy to just stealth by everyone and not have to worry about killing anyone. It's just that first part of chapter 13 that's gonna be a bitch if it doesn't work out right. That little that pickpocket section back there is not really difficult. You can usually get it on the second try. I don't think you can actually pickpocket the guy the very first time. I think it's designed to fail so that Sam can be a little smart ass with you about it. But you can usually get it on the second attempt, since that's what I did on my hard run. But the biggest annoyance is the guy kind of like moves back and forth, so if you don't keep the prompt within the light circle, it will fail and he'll move to the next area. So it's the only time that shows up in the game, which is weird. It almost feels like that was something that they would not have like more of, but it's just like a random one-time thing that they have.
Good thing Sully's driving. Maybe the vent access is behind these casks.
But this little area, it's kind of a puzzle in that you need to like pull these big ass wine barrels out of the way so you can get through this area.
This way.
For the most part, like the rest of this level is there isn't any combat, and it's mostly just like platforming stuff. The section at the end when you need to find a crowbar to open up the door, I believe it's always the 5th place that you search that has the crowbar, because 2 of the places I searched, one of the places where I got the crowbar when I first went through on hard, and I'm fairly certain that it's always like the 4th or 5th place you look. I could be completely wrong. It could be just entirely random and when you find the crowbar, but just search 4 random places, and then the 5th place should more than likely be the one that gives you the crowbar. But really, other than that, you know, the rest of this level is not really difficult at all. So I will let this video play out, and I will see you in chapter 7 when we actually have some real combat with enemies.
Dove diavolo si procurano tutta questa roba?
Sono pezzi rubati ai ricettatori.
Fresh air, here we come. Hey, check this out. See that building with the radio tower?
You mean the cell tower?
The what? Whatever. Listen, that's the power room.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see how we get past this gate. Sam, up here. I'll boost you up.
All right.
All right. Good thing you kept in shape. There you go. Sully, we just got out of the wine cellar, heading to the power room now. How's it looking? Sully? You there? Must be a bad spot for a signal. Hopefully he's doing okay. Okay, let's get to the power room. Sam, you good?
Yeah, these pants are just a little bit too tight.
Yeah, well, that's the style these days.
Really? Oh, we're in Rome.
Nah, because we're in Italy. I get it.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the ballroom.
Sam, you there? Sam? Sully? Great. God, why did I pick the power room?
Do? Sì. Non ci pagano abbastanza. Se dobbiamo fare anche gli elettricisti. Così, puoi dire di no.
Ecco fatto. Oh, speriamo di non dover cambiare altri fusibili del cazzo stasera.
Direi che per stasera può bastare.
Ma che diavolo? Pronto?
Here we go. Now.
Now the bid has reached 130,000.
Nope.
We are now at 140. Your bid, signore,
Nothing.
is all the way
Damn it.
to 150,000 euros.
Gotta be something. Come on.
Hey, man, starting to sweat bullets here.
Yeah,
Bidding
give me a
stands
second.
at 160,000 euros in the room.
Yes.
Signore's bid makes 170,000. We are now at 180,000 euros in the room.
Gotcha.